Hey everybody, Jane here, and I wanted to talk to you about the books I plan on reading in February.
Pictures and patterns put into words that stream across the page, capturing life as soul spoken.
Alright, so I have a confession to make. I don't have an actual TBR for February. My goal is to get through as many of the library books as I have out that I can because I know that in March I'm going to be doing middle grade March, if that is still a thing. It used to be, and I always participated. And also, a lot of times there is Mystery March, and I've done those readathons in the past. I really want to do them again. So I realized my February is going to be very full of that. So I want to focus for February on mood reading the library books I currently have out. So I'd like to go over those with you, and if there's one that jumps out at you and you say, oh, this looks amazing, maybe we can buddy read, send me a message and we'll talk about it. So currently out on Libby, I have Bookshops and Bone Dust, Flirting Under a Full Moon, The Charm Offensive, Stalked by the Kraken, Unbreak My Heart, Assistant to the Villain, Desperate Measures, and The Only One Left. So that's audiobooks that I may or may not be getting to this month, depending on my mood. Let's look at some of the physical book options we have. We have A Witch's Guide to Fake Dating a Demon. This one is very high on my list, and I almost certainly will get to it by the end of the month. The next one, Barbarian's Mate. This is the next one of the Ice Planet Barbarians. I'm loving this series. There's a very high chance I will be reading it this month. The Nestling. This was recommended by my bestie. I very likely will be reading this month. Now to some of the books that I'm less sure about. Some of these are graphic novels. Actually, a lot of them are graphic novels because I get graphic novels out and I'm like, these seem great. They're quick, they're easy reads, and then I don't read them. We have My Gently Raised Beast. I just read book 1. This is book 2. I enjoyed it. I wanted to continue, see where it goes. Ruined. This is a Regency graphic novel. I think it was Beautifully Bookish Bethany that I heard talk about it, and it seemed like something I could really enjoy. I love Regency romances, so I thought that could be fun. If You'll Have Me. I don't remember why I picked this up, but I think I had read something else by the author and then saw this and thought it looked cute and thought I'd give it a shot. And that one's also a graphic novel. Ravenfall. My brother had wanted to do a buddy read with me, and then he ended up DNFing this before I even started it. So he's like, but you should still read it so we can talk about what you thought of it. So I might get to this, or I might save it for middle grade March, because I think this is a middle grade. Not sure though. We'll see about that one. That's kind of one of the ones I'm least excited about. The Wolves Are Watching. I have no idea what this is about. My daughter picked it up because of the cover, and then I was like, this looks cool. I kind of want to try it. And you know, werewolves are my thing. I don't know if those are werewolves or not, but that looks like it could be really fun and really cool. Then we have Studio Apartment Good Lighting, Volume 1. This is a manga. I think it's about a girl who finds out that her roommate is an angel, or gets a roommate who's an angel. Not sure. Could be cool. The next one is Island in a Puddle. This is another manga that was like a cover pickup. I'm assuming this is some kind of like dystopian society with the guy having to take care of the girl. I don't know if they're siblings. I don't know if that's a love interest. It looks cute. In real life, this was one that I had read a book by one of the authors and thought I wanted to read more and saw this and picked it up. Frankenstein, the manga version. I read Frankenstein in Gothic literature class and liked it but didn't love it, and I would like to experience it through a graphic novel or a manga, whichever one that is. Magical Boy, Volume 1. I don't fully know what this is about, but I had been looking through the graphic novels at the library, and this was one that jumped out to me. I believe we have a boy who's a superhero, and I do like me some superhero stories. Next, we have I'm Kind of Chubby and I'm Your Hero. Again, superhero. Saw it in the manga section. It looked fun. We have the third book in Bride's Story. I've read the first 2 volumes of this. I really liked the first volume. I liked the second volume a little less, and this will be my deciding one whether I continue in the series. So it's kind of an important read. Might get to it. Mouse, I don't know how you say it, Mouse, Volume 1. I keep checking this out from the library and I keep not getting to it. I don't know if I'm just like worried because I know the topic is so heavy hitting. I know it's been like banned or challenged so many times, and I really like think this is important and think I want to read it, and I don't know why I'm having hangups, but I just have keep getting it out and not reading it. Check Please Volume 2. I recently read Volume 1. It was fun. I wanted to continue. This is about a guy who is in college. He plays hockey, he dates boys, and he bakes. And he's got social media. I've got A Man and His Cat. I like mangas involving cats some of the time. It looked cool. I thought I'd give it a try. For those who don't know, I don't actually read a lot of manga. I'm trying to get into it because my daughter's really into it, and I wanted to have something to talk to her about. Unfortunately, a lot of the manga that she really loves is very teenage manga, and it's just not for me. So I'm trying to read other manga so that we can at least have some overlap discussion, Even if I'm not reading exactly what she is, I am reading manga and trying to appreciate the genre. Wotaki, Love is Hard for Otaku. I don't know if I'm gonna love this one, but it has a guy playing video games on the back and a girl reading a book, and like my boyfriend is a video game nerd and I'm a reader, so like I think I picked it up because that looked like it reminded me of us, and that does kind of look like my boyfriend. So Puppy Love, I have no idea what this is. I do feel like I enjoy manga more if it has dogs and cats or critters in it than just humans. So I think there's a chance I'll enjoy that, if nothing else, just for the critters. A Career in Books. I originally thought this was a nonfiction, and I was going to read it for Nonfiction November, but it turned out it was fiction. And I don't remember what it's about exactly. I think it's about a girls in a book club of some kind. But apparently Friends, Money, and the Occasional Duck Bun. So I don't know what this is or if I'm going to enjoy it. I've had this out for a while though, and the library would like it back. So I need to read it. The Epic of Gilgamesh. I don't enjoy classics, so if I can get classics down conceptually, and Gilgamesh is like one of the oldest stories I believe that we have in the written word, I would love to read this, and since it is a comic or a graphic novel, I think I may enjoy it more than if I am just reading like a long story. Sadly, it is not in color, and I prefer them in color because I have an easier time deciphering what's happening, but I still might give it a try. And the last one I've read, the other novels in the or graphic novels in the series, but I haven't read this one yet, and this is the most recent Tea Dragons Tapestry. This was a lot of fun. The last 2 I read. I have no reason to assume I won't enjoy this one as well. So, yeah, those are all books that are on my radar to get through for February because I probably won't have a lot of time for mood reading if I'm doing um, the readathons for middle grade March and whatever mystery March that I'd like to participate in March. So, yeah, have you read any of these? Which ones should I prioritize? Which ones should be the ones that you think I'm going to love and that I should definitely pick at the top? And which ones are skippable? Which ones are like, meh, it was fine. Leave them in the comments below. Tell me what you think. For any of the bookish ones, not necessarily the graphic novels, but the bookish ones, if you would like to buddy read with me, please let me know. Send me a message and I will see about us doing a little buddy read and having a good time with that. And yeah, tell me what you are going to be reading in the month of February if you have a TBR already set. And if you can't think of anything else to comment, but would still like to leave a comment because we know that YouTube loves when we comment and sends videos out to more people, just if you'll leave a little emoji with a stack of books, that would be great and I'd truly appreciate it. This has been Jane. I'll talk to you next time. Bye!